A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to GWK Facecam Specials Insurgence, the Enlightening venture. And what we got here is yet another title that I'm actually going to be showcasing at some point on GWK outside of this, but until then, well, let me just say that I'm actually proud to say that I now have Mud Runner in my repertoire. This is definitely not SnowRunner, like I had originally talked about here, but that's actually because, well, SnowRunner's getting to be a bit rare and a bit more expensive than usual, so I went ahead and picked up Mud Runner instead. And here we are. Basically a little driving game, very similar in ways to Grand Theft Auto, Gran Turismo, and Need for Speed. This one, however, happens to focus a little bit more on, well, mud running, as the title suggests. It's basically where you drive different trucks out here inside the countryside, basically. You're driving on roads, you're driving on dirt roads, you're driving on mud-riddled roads, swamps, and most other areas that would normally be too difficult to navigate with a typical vehicle, like the sedan or, well, likewise. So, I'm currently driving the Chevy Blazer, and, well, I'm proud to say that this thing right here is actually a pretty good start to the whole thing, and I'm actually more than excited to also point out that, well, I've certainly gotten a lot of new things to show off here. I tell you, this thing really does give you the best potential of what driving mechanics are certainly like. Now, I can kind of tell Gran Turismo might be missing a couple things here and there. Even though it really does prove to be the ultimate driving simulator, Mud Runner here really changes the game. It really gives you a whole new perspective on how driving outside can really perform. So, okay, just driving this Chevy Blazer certainly is quite a fun experience. It's just a shame, really, that you can't really go any faster than, well, up 3 gears, pretty much. So, okay. Wait, am I stuck? Okay. I don't know, it looks like I'm up. Okay, I'm trying my best to escape from this part. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. Looks like I'm free now. And, oh gosh. Yeah, this vehicle certainly had a bit of damage to it upon that impact back there, but okay. I don't know, I might have to try a different truck, pretty much, so. I don't know, you could probably expect me to do something different with it? I don't really know. So, okay, it looks like, yeah. Just trying my best to navigate this freaking terrain, but I guess that's kind of what Mud Runner really is trying to teach us about. It's trying to really give us the sort of learning skills that we'll need. If we're ever going to be able to drive on some terrains like this, then, well, this right here is probably the way to go. Although, in all honesty, that's probably not the best idea. Yeah. This Chevy Blazer really does remind me of the Pizza Planet truck in most ways. I mean, it's basically a 2-seater truck with a camper shell at the back of it. Or basically that little part on the back end of it that happens to have a different color on it. Alright, trying to get through here. I should also disclose that there really is a good amount of different trucks that you can probably pretty much use to your advantage. So, okay. Just trying my best to not get this truck destroyed while also trying to get it through this whole section of, well, the terrain here. These dirt roads or country roads, whatever you want to call them, they certainly have a lot of ways to surprise you in a not so neat fashion. So, bottom line here, Mud Runner is actually pretty good at really giving us the feeling of being able to drive out on mud-riddled or country roads or soggy swamps or some other things out there. You're also driving up mountains through bodies of water. and plenty of other things. I mean, this really gives you a variety of different activities. The truth is, though, you can probably only get through so much, and it looks like I found yet another vehicle that I can use. Okay. I'm going to try my best to see how I can, well, try to get through all this, but... Alright, okay. It does look like I might be able to get through this part, and... oh gosh. Am I stuck again? Yeah, okay. Thankfully, we got the winch here to rescue us. And yeah, to use the winch to try and escape out of certain tight situations. Otherwise, I'd be on my own. Pretty much. So, okay, it looks like I actually have managed to get all the way through, and now it looks like I can rest easy. Well, maybe not. I mean, I still have a lot of gameplay to do on this, as this is in fact being used as part of GWK, well, Super Leftovers, as well as the redacted episodes, if there's ever going to be a point where I'm going to have to, well, do any more redacting on, like, Season 6 episodes, or maybe other older episodes. I probably should get to work on that, just to find out if there are any episodes in general that happen to have things out there that might need to be worked on. So, okay. Oh, darn it. Okay, it looks like I've pretty much run out of time here, and it looks like this thing is now completely broken down. Yeah, okay, I can't even start it, let alone try to freaking, like... Alright, so I'm gonna have to go try a different truck here, so let's see what we can find. Okay, I'll go with... well, about this one. Okay, yeah, look at this thing. That's a nice looking pickup right here. Considering all the stuff I'd probably have to, well, take on with this. So, okay, let's take a different route here on the map, just so we can do all this. Because this certainly is a pretty good setup of an open world environment, to where the further out that you drove, then the more territory that you can uncover on the map, pretty much. It's one of those, well, blank maps that you can pretty much uncover if you drive out to certain areas, and you can also, well, use the terrain to your advantage to unlock certain things out there. There's outposts that you can use, lookout towers that you can also approach, and that way you'll be able to see other highlights on the map pretty much, and other things will be revealed pretty much. So, okay, it looks like this pickup is certainly doing a pretty good job at, and, well, oh gosh. Looks like I got stuck in the mud again, and now I gotta use the winch here and see if I can try to get out via, well, that thing right there. Let's see if I can pull myself out. Alright, looks like it seems to be working. Just that easy. And, oh gosh, am I stuck again? Okay. Try my best to see if I can get out of this part, because it doesn't really seem to be working all too well. Okay, there we go. So it looks like I'm actually able to keep on going. Great. So that's pretty much just what that's all about. I was driving a Chevy Blazer and got that thing wrecked. And now it looks like I got yet another truck right here. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. Let's see what else I can pretty much do with this, though, because, well, obviously I haven't wrecked this thing yet. And, yeah, that's old, I know. But the main thing here is that this does a really good job at, well, simulating for the most part. Simulating about driving on certain terrains and other roads and the like. But, so overall, it's a pretty good game in general. A good simulator as well. But that'll be it, pretty much. See you next time.